Shy Yeti is still here. Shy. Can I call you Shy?
You can, yes, you can.
Even with that red hat on?
Yes.
I was going to say, before we go on to the next lot of stories and readings and things,
yeah.
What have you got in front of you?
What have I got in front of me?
What's on the table there? I can see.
Well, I've got some crackers because I thought, you know, who knows, you might want to pull a cracker. And
always useful.
I've got a Santa Claus, but, not the real one, obviously, because he was busy tonight. Yeah, I've got my Kindle as well, just in case I was going to be posh and read off electronic.
Just because you're bored during the show.
Yeah, I wouldn't get bored. No, I've been dancing in the background.
You have actually.
Yes, we've been dancing. Tap dancing, everything.
Quite enjoying ourselves there.
Absolutely.
It's like a sort of mini party, isn't it?
It is, yes. Are we still broadcasting? Are we?
Right, onwards. So what's your next?
This is about the problems of mistletoe. It's called Mistletoe Mania. She's got mistletoe mania. She is coming this way. If she catches you now, she's going to stay. Or she spends half a year at the weekend preparing, puckers up in the mirror, planning what she'll be wearing. These days at Christmas she feels something is missing. The true meaning for her is a chance to get kissing. She's got mistletoe mania. It will not be fun. Boys and girls, I suggest that you get out, just run. She's got mistletoe mania. Escape from her clutches. If she gets passionate, then she'll leave you on crutches. And if she won't chat you up, she'll just wrap you in holly, and you'll wish that you hadn't succumbed to such folly. Yes, these days at Christmas she requires attention, a large chunk of bling and an honourable mention. She's got mistletoe mania, and it will not look cool. If you do stick around, then you're some kind of fool. She's got mistletoe mania. You're well in her sight. She's exempt from the law, and you don't get any rights. For whatever she's planning, no, it will not be pleasant. You are her brand new toy and her favourite present. These days at Christmas she writes out a rota, looking out for a love, kissing up quite a quota. She's got mistletoe mania and she is always about. I suggest that you hide. Shh, just pretend that you're out. The other one I was going to read now is called The Carol Singers. This is about the carol singers when they turn up at your door. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Cruelly, we are being held to ransom. After Halloween, so recently, this is becoming a habit. We wish you a Merry Christmas, oh little town of Bethlehem. The carol singers have come calling. Faces sly and expectant like tax collectors, bailiffs, TV detector men, all vultures of one kind or another. Tuneful bleating thinly veils their true identities. They are after one thing and won't be satisfied by chocolate coins either. There is a group of them, a dozen or more, not thugs, but a mittened crowd of young and old from the local church. And yet we are no more safe than were they brightly Mohican terrorists. Ding dong merrily on high, God rest ye merry gentlemen. We must have stood at the door open-mouthed for far too long. They're looking restless. What have we got for them? Sweets? No, I've said they'll not be happy with those. Mince pies, as many as they can eat. No, quite unsuitable. Small change, car keys, family jewels, priceless heirlooms. Anything, take anything you want. Here, take this. It's £1,000. Will that do? Now please keep away, at least until next year. The voices stop. The gift is taken and examined gingerly. The vicar nods. The gift is acceptable. His congregation put away the bricks and knuckle dusters and back away in search of new victims. Back inside our safe haven we clasp one another, our bodies shaking, tearful and wordless, praying that they won't return. Jingle bells, Batman smells. Their voices are taunting others now, yet continue to remind us of what we have experienced, stalking us still from afar. Already their reign of terror has moved on to different shores, but they will return, and another silent night will be shattered. Same time next year.
I love that. I mean, it's right, isn't it? They can't sing when they come round, can they?
And they can be so. Well, that was based on a true story where I was at my house and you kind of hear this knock and you think, oh, I wonder maybe they'll go away if I don't come to the door, because it's not always convenient to get your wallet out and sometimes you just don't have the money.
Absolutely right. I don't know.
Would be nice.
And Shy is back.
Hello.
Not so shy now. Oh no.
No.
Can't get you away from the
That's actually the name of one of my books that I'm working on. Not as shy as I was.
So 2 more for us, thank you.
Yes, this is called Santas Don't Text. Today I saw what can only be described as an invasion of Santas. There must have been at least 20 of them. I was at London Bridge Station when I first saw them. They came off the tube carriage in front of me down in the underground, looking a little drunk if truth be told. It was only a week before Christmas too, and it did make me wonder how on earth they'd find the time to go out for a tipple on such a busy time of year. They were still just ahead of me as we rode the escalator. People were taking photos and calling out silly comments. "Where's your sleigh, boys? You lost it. Rudolph got stuck in a snowdrift, lads. Hello, fellas. Show us your jingle bells." Personally, I didn't have the patience for photos or witticisms. I was still trying to work out which one of them was actually Santa. I presumed he was amongst them somewhere, but I couldn't see him. Hopefully he knew what he was doing, letting them all go out like that. Hopefully he'd keep an eye on them and not let stuff get out of hand. I was puzzled as to whether the others were just his younger brothers or some such, because I'd never actually heard that Santa had a brother, let alone so many of them. It was kind of sweet. They looked almost identical with those big white beards, although when we reached the ticket barriers I looked really closely, and it was only at this stage that I began to notice something. Forgive me if this sounds silly, but their beards looked kind of stuck on. And underneath those beards they all looked so young, almost like students. The point when I really lost faith was when I saw that one of them had a nose ring. Not just that, but a mermaid tattoo. And he was texting. I mean, Santas don't text. I also noticed that some of them were wearing jeans under their baggy red trousers. Or what can I say? After that I really found it hard to believe in them. I just hope they don't mess up on the big day, or else a lot of small children are going to be very disappointed. This is another piece called Snow Bunnies. Snow bunnies, out there in the snow. They hop about gaily. What the hell do they know? They don't go to work, they don't do degrees, they just sit in the snow till their bums start to freeze. They get frost in their whiskers and their tails turn to ice. Snow bunnies, so tasty. Snow bunnies, so nice. But you won't catch a snow bunny to put in your pot, for snow bunnies taste horrid, like a large clump of snot. Snow bunnies, out there in the frost. They're bouncing about, but they don't know the cost. They just think it's good fun. They have no bills to pay, and they don't get told off when they sleep through the day. No one seems to complain if they sing in the shower. Snow bunnies, so lucky. Snow bunnies, such power. But they won't do your shopping and they can't give directions. If you need a proofreader, they simply can't do corrections. Snow bunnies out there in the blizzards. They almost look magic, like floppy-eared wizards. They drink coffee with snowmen to snell their carroty noses, and to keep their heads warm they wear hand-knitted tea cozies. On their large bunny feet they wear cute fluffy clogs. Snow bunnies out shopping, snow bunnies with blogs. But they can't dance the tango nor accomplish a backflip. They might stub their poor toes or maybe over a tack trip. Snow bunnies, play around in the snow. They pootle about as the snowdrifts they grow. They're respectful of penguins, because they think they are nuns. In their igloos the Eskimos fear for their buns, because those rabbits are greedy, they are hungry, no ravenous. Snow bunnies will snack, snow bunnies' bellies are cavernous. So take care if you see one, they're not as quaint as they seem. Should they smile or be sweet, they may kill for ice cream.
That'd be nice in my case. Still can't see a thing. Don Henley, the boys of summer. Well, that's almost the end of the programme. Shy?
Mm-hmm.
It's got all shy
on. You want one more?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
This is a nonsense poem. It's called The Unaffordable Fjord. He bought a fjord he couldn't afford. His wife, she nearly had kittens. Do step aboard this lovely fjord, but it's cold, so I suggest you wear mittens. His wife wasn't pleased. I might well freeze. I won't step aboard something that icy. He made plaintive pleas, down on bended knees. She said, well, I shall go, but it's going to be pricey. He bought a fjord he couldn't afford, but his wife's frozen looks made him shiver. My darling Maud, this almighty fjord will be good for your heart and your liver. His wife gave a scowl as he passed her a towel, as she sat on the ice so chilly, while she gave a loud howl like some rambunctious owl, but soon grew accustomed and then felt quite silly. Yes, he bought a fjord he couldn't afford, but in the end this alone saved his marriage. This is true and no fraud. Yes, he would pilot that fjord, and his wife would ride it like a queen in her very own carriage.
Paul or Shy, thank you ever so much. It's been wonderfully entertaining as always. We really have enjoyed it. And how can we find out more about what you're up to?
Well, I've got my website, which is www.shyyeti.com. If you go onto YouTube, I've got Mr. Shy Yeti. That's got all my videos, including one for my recent gig, which has a video with me and John Smallshaw, who we mentioned earlier. Also, you can watch my videos on Vimeo under Shy Yeti. So they're the same videos, but two different ways of watching them. So.
Paul, thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
And we shall see you soon.
Yes, great.
Shine one.
Here's somebody who can sing.
Ding dong merrily on high, God rest ye merry gentlemen.